No one can enter the kingdom of God unless they are born of water and spirit. Flesh gives birth to flesh, spirit gives birth to spirit. You should not be surprised when I say you need to be born again. John 3:5. Now, folks, you may be thinking, well, I'm not going to watch this because he's talking about God, religion, division. Not the case. I'm doing this video to point out the simple fact that man, and in his ignorance or her ignorance, has convoluted such topics or meaning of life to the point where we push it away instead of invite it. All these photos I'm showing you here are examples of us showing us ascension, or the roadmap to ascension, the knowledge thereof. Within everything I've seen the divine now. You can see it manifest itself everywhere, through numbers, through stories, through allegory. Allegory is the algorithm of humanity. I don't know quite how to articulate the enormity of what I'm trying to get through to you folks about. I haven't experienced the enlightenment, or I haven't been illuminated yet. But someone I know has, and that's Phil Langdon. From everything he's said to me, I have looked into, researched. Everything he says lines up. Everything. So, I'm on the hunt as well as much as you are. I'm sure you all who are watching this are on the hunt for the truth. Because the truth is what the truth is. The truth can't be a couple different things. Okay, look at this. You see you see this right here? This is the cosmic time god Aeon, or Ion. Axion. Okay, now you see this? This is a sickle. Okay, pay attention to the angle. Okay. So we have the Sephirotic Tree of Life, which I'll show you in a minute, where the Sephirotic Tree of Life shows Pluto as the Kether, or the crown, the top. Okay? Now, crossing the circle, Earth, where man dwells, right? Pluto, the Kether. This is a key. He's putting it in his mouth. What do wings signify or represent? The coiled snake. Caduceus, or Thoth, Mercury. Okay? And these are depictions of the same gods in different time of humanity. Different eras. Everything you're seeing here is a depiction or a representation of ascension. Almost everything in our life is such, as far as creative tale goes, as far as movies go, as far as symbolism goes. Okay, now I'm not gonna. See, there's the light that I was talking about. Right here. You look at any light through any lens other than your eyeball, and it shines like this. The cross, that's where the cross came from. Eye in the triangle, same thing. Okay, I'm not going to talk about that this video. So, I mean, these are just several depictions. Okay, now here's that Godhead video I was talking, or pictograph I was talking about. See, I was wondering why Pluto was demoted and why the A was taken off an ether. You know, the ether of the Bible, you know, the substrate of our microwave background, or the energy that carries life force to us, to everything that lives. Okay, now, you see this, this right here? This is also the symbol for Pluto. And as I just showed you in that cosmic time god Ion, or Aeon, Pluto's the Kether. Now, I know I haven't shown you all total proof of that yet, but I will. Now, you see the 6 baboons. 6 baboons represent Mercury, or first and foremost, well, I say Mercury because that's another name for Thoth, or Hermes. Okay? So that means that our consciousness, and I didn't notice it was a pictograph of a Godhead until Phil told me, actually, because I said, dude, and I've got another tie into this whole thing where it's just crazy, because I was right at the same time I seen the movie A Star Is Born. Now, in the title is exactly what I'm talking about here. A star is born. This right here, what Pluto's holding, is the knowledge of anything, of everything. The pineal gland, the Akashic, our consciousness. This is the house of bread, or the journey of the sun across the sky. Morning, noon, night. Okay? These are depictions of the right and left side of our brain in equilibrium. This is either a phallus or a throne, and this is a chalice, so the male and the female. So that's signifying that we're marrying those two opposites as well. Not only, because Earth is man, man is Earth, the Pluto and the Earth symbol. Okay, now, this is a jet pillar. What do you think the 4 rings are for? Jet pillar stands for absolute truth. Man's understanding of the truth. Okay, and right here, there's 24 colors here. Look, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 times 2. So that's the 12 cranial nerves in the top of our heads, paired. 1 for each hemisphere, and then the pineal in the middle. But that's this right here. Those colors are depicting the 12 paired cranial nerves. The jet pillar is the pineal gland, the absolute truth. That's where we find God. That is our Nibiru crossing point. Also, it's the center of the galaxy, the center of the universe, the center of the galaxy, the center of all things, the Fibonacci spiral of creation. And you know where that emanates from. I'll show you in a minute. But these are eyebrows and eyelids. So it's a head. This is showing you the all-spark moment, where the pineal gland blossoms and your soul is ejaculated out of the top of your skull. The light is a now check this out. There's Pluto right here. See the symbol for Pluto? Right here. And I don't know what Orcus means. If anybody could help me out, that'd be sweet. But you see that. Okay, now I'm going to show you in real time. Okay, check this out. Okay, now the synchronicities don't end there. We've got Earth. And this is at 3:33, December 13th, or January 13th, 2020. And I'm not doing this to fearmonger. I'm just showing you guys that this is what's going on here. You remember the cosmic time god Aeon I showed you? Where the lion has got the key in his hand and the sickle? Well, here you go, guys. Here's the sickle right here. Here's Jupiter. And then look at this. Neptune and Uranus finished the sickle out. I just realized that. I just seen it. And I don't want this video to go on too long, but Pluto was demoted as a planet to a dwarf planet, and it's in the Kuiper Belt. Okay. Now I'm going to show you Sirius. Sirius was considered a planet for 50 years or so. So where is that? Sirius is the only dwarf planet located in the inner solar system. Although it is the smallest dwarf planet, Sirius is still the largest object in the asteroid belt. So one's from the Kuiper Belt and one's from the asteroid belt. Sirius was discovered, and for 50 years it was classified as a planet, just like Pluto. Pluto was classified as a planet too for around 50 years. And then it was demoted to the status of an asteroid. Since 2006, Sirius is classified as a dwarf planet. Isn't that odd? Not only that, you guys, the planet Sirius and planet Pluto come in at 17-degree angles. Do you see the red path right here? Okay, now watch. You see Pluto's path? Pluto comes in at the same angle, 17 degrees. Okay, we got Earth, which is across in the circle. We've got Mercury right on the other side of the sun. So that's, you can consider the sun as the 1 and Thoth as the 0, or vice versa, or the 1 Okay, you can think of Thoth as the only begotten, okay, because it's our consciousness, and that's where the light is born, in our consciousness, okay. But Sirius is the god of agriculture, the goddess of plenitude or abundance. And then we got Saturn, which we all know what Saturn is, and Pluto, which is Hades, the underworld. The exact opposite, extreme opposite of Earth. Or the same, but different aspects or magnitude. And that's the marrying the two, making the two one as well. And that's what our reality is a layered feedback loop. Well, everything goes in a spiral too. And here, I'll show you that on the Barnard's loop. Bear with me. Okay, now here I'm showing you Orion. And, the Barnard's loop. Here's the Barnard's loop right here. Emanates from Orion. And it continues like this, in spirals. Like that. Now, I've seen a researcher, I think it's Herschel, well, I'm not sure, Herschel Walker maybe, but I'm not sure exactly, so don't quote me on that, but this place where this emanates from is the spot in which I started my discovery on this back 2 years ago after I sun gazed at December 15th at sunset. You know, you sun gaze at the horizon, the eye of Horus, or our eyes on the sun at eye level, sea level. Got it? And that sea level thing I can attribute to my good friend Jerry Runky Monkey. He gave me that little tidbit there, so I want to give props where props are due. But okay, here, now look at, and here's the eye in the triangle. Watch, I'm going to show you if I can do it. Okay, Scythe. Okay, we got Scythe, Alnatek, and Rigel. Right in the middle, the eye. The eye is the Orion Nebula. And in the middle of the Orion Nebula, the brightest spot in the nebula is the Trapezium Open Star Cluster. The Trapezium Open Star Cluster, just by chance, forms the 5 stars that are within it, form a cross. The top of the cross being a binary. Okay? Now, Pluto has moons that are Charon, Nix, Erebos, and a couple others. But my point with that is Pluto's a binary. That's odd, you know, a binary with one of its moons. But you see the cross. But that's the 5. And I could get into the 5 and tie the 5 into the pyramid, because the pyramids are, we use clay to make bricks to build pyramids to be capped to become diamonds. Light in the sky, in the heavens, stars. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the sky, so I like a diamond in the sky. Okay? I don't want this video to go on again. I don't want it to go on forever, but there's that aspect of what I'm talking about. Now, this Pluto thing is a tremendous, I don't know, a tremendous clue to me anyway, because it was like, how did I, to get the sun from the moon is done by, I don't know, and when each, I don't know how to read that, you know, does anybody else? But I mean, it's pretty cool. But what I'm sorry, hang on. Okay, now what I wanted to say was the fact that alchemy is the transmutation of dark to light, etc., etc. And our evidence that I've just presented here of, admittedly on a exterior, meaning it's not, it's the exact opposite of what's true, which is within us, okay? The marriage of extreme opposites or dual opposites is what everything I just showed you is about. Pluto, Hades, the underworld, the duat, Earth, here now, physical, finite. Pluto represents the infinite. Then we have Mars and Venus on either side of the sun as well. the female and the male construct of it, the two dual opposites of that, the gender. Okay, now what more extreme is there than light and dark? The light inseminates the dark. The dark is the female, the light is the male. Plus and the minus. It's I don't know what this day is going to bring us in January of 2020, but my hunch is it's good things. And my hunch is this is another reason why they're blocking out the sun at evening and morning. It's due to the horizon, the eye of Horus, or our eyes are on, in. Whenever you can sun gaze, people, I'm telling you, it is amazing. But you do it when the sun's at eye level so you don't burn the retina out of your face. And get a copy of the Emerald Tablets. I have learned more, and more knowledge has come to me, for this is priceless information that is within it. I mean, if you think it's evil, still read it, because it will things will resonate with you that you will not even fathom until later, and then it'll click, and you'll be like, "Whoa!" In that day shall there be an altar to the Lord in the midst of the land of Egypt, and a pillar at the border thereof to the Lord. And it shall be for a sign and for a witness unto the Lord of hosts in the land of Egypt. Follow the key I leave behind me. Seek in the doorway, to life shall be thine. Seek, though in my pyramid, deep in the passage that ends in a wall. Deep beneath the image lies my secret. Search and find the pyramid I built. Each to the other the keystone, each the gateway that leads into life. For death is true life. And it is up to us to crack the code. The light of our Father is the way, the path. Our Father is God. Our Father is us. Our Father is the one, the all. The all is within us, but we are not the all. There's the cosmic time God right there, Aeon, that I was talking about. Love, peace, chicken grease, y'all.